your referee. Introducing first, from Jackson, Tennessee, he weighs in at 180 pounds. This is All Heart Blake
Both men, Wheeler Yuta and Blake Christian, competing in their first ever Battle of Los Angeles tournament, and Wheeler Yuta making his PWG debut here tonight. The old adage of styles make fights could not be more true in this. Blake Christian, a high flyer, one of the best high flyers of his generation, and Wheeler Yuta, such a strong technician. Good show of respect between both competitors. Wheeler Yuta, the experience edge, almost 9 years of in-ring experience. You can see his technical prowess on display. On display already. Wheeler Yuta, of course, trained by Drew Gulak. You can see that influence very apparent already in this early goings. Also trained by Chuck Taylor, former PWG World Champion, and Orange Cassidy as well. Blake Christian, product of the Mid-South Wrestling system, coming up in Tennessee before really making his name known on the bigger stage in the Northeast. Wheeler Yuta grabbing the knee, went for a half grab now. Instead, maybe thinking bow and arrow, trying to take Blake's legs away from him. There is the bow and arrow stretch. Yuta doing a good job of keeping his shoulders up and off the canvas, but Blake Christian fires his legs out, finds himself in a pinning predicament, only gets a 2 count according to referee Rick Knox. Crisscross, Yuta maybe looking for the trip here. He does. Blake Christian hangs on. Blake Christian maybe a step quicker than Wheeler Yuta. Yuta likes to use that crisscross to trip up his opponent figuratively and literally. Blake ducked the lariat, rolled Yuta back through. Oh! Nice enziguri from the ground. Stunned Yuta, backs him off, bypass into the ropes, leapfrog by Christian. Oh, he went for a rolling trip, and the shotgun drop kick takes down Yuta. Blake Christian up to his feet. Blake Christian with the early advantage here. Wheeler Yuta, he was maybe anticipating that his technical expertise may allow him to come out of the gates hot. No, goes over and under. Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Yuta steps over, comes behind with the hammerlock. Blake Christian takes the bait. Yuta sneaks between the legs, faked high, goes low, scoop and a slam. Yuta sits at the senton. Nice combination there by Wheeler Yuta. Lateral press, hook of the leg. Blake Christian able to kick out. Just when it looked like Blake Christian had the advantage, Yuta strings together a nice combination offense. And now, spinning toe hold, Yuta sits down, has the knees of Christian, figure forward, and Wheeler Yuta putting the pressure on both legs as well as the ankles of Blake Christian. And Yuta, bridging back, crossing his arms, making it look easy. And then flips over, now grinding down. Instead of the pressure being on the knees when Yuta flips to his stomach, all the pressure then is on the ankles and the feet of Blake Christian. Yuta trying to neutralize that high-flying advantage that Blake Christian brings into this match. Yuta fired in that chop. Now the hammer throw. Blake Christian gets low. Breaks the grip of Yuta. Swing and a miss. Yuta went for the scoop slam once again. Blake Christian escapes back to the corner. The bandera sends Yuta out to the apron, but Blake Christian anticipated the shoulder. The midsection comes off, stump right between the shoulder blades of Yuta. Blake Christian hits the ropes, tope between the second and third rope. The explosivity of Blake Christian is really something else, as Wheeler Yuta found out the hard way right then and there. Yuta returned to the ring. Christian lateral press. Yuta kicking out. Saw Blake Christian had all of his pressure, all of his weight on the left shoulder of Yuta that allowed Yuta to sneak that right shoulder around the body of Blake Christian and get the kick out. Now the chop to the chest. Yuta brought down to the mat. All heart Blake Christian sends Yuta into the ropes. Manhattan drop. Snapmare. Blake Christian comes in. Nice drop kick there by Christian. And he's talk about the explosivity. Blake Christian may have the best 0 to 60, the best first step of just about anybody inside this tournament. As Tracy Smothers used to say, that kick, unnecessary. But still, stunning Yuta. Blake Christian bring Yuta back towards center. Elbow strike. Yuta fires an elbow of his own. Yuta backing Christian into the ropes. Swing and a miss. Backdrop attempted. Nope. Christian. Oh, drop kick. Sends Wheeler Yuta into the ropes. Oh, the Tiger Feint kick between the second and third rope. Very high degree of difficulty, but Blake Christian came in. Tremendous velocity on that springboard. Yuta escapes to the far corner. Back elbow. Elbow stunning Christian. Yuta fakes high. And now, cross body takes down Blake Christian. Manhattan drop from Wheeler Yuta. Chopping Enziguri as Blake Christian backs into the corner. Whoa, nobody home for Wheeler Yuta. Pump knee to the back of the head, and then the pendulum German suplex as Blake Christian sliding out of the ring. Far leg hook, shoot, nope. Yuta able to kick out once again. Wheeler Yuta in trouble. It's Blake Christian with the advantage. Blake Christian up to the top, foot stomps. Nope, Yuta rolls in to avoid it. Oh, great anticipation by Christian. Great, even better anticipation by Wheeler Yuta. He got the knees up to counter the frog splash. Yuta caught him with the elbow. As Blake Christian spills to the outside. Wheeler Yuta up to the top, diving splash to the outside. Wheeler Yuta throwing caution to the wind. He is not typically a high flyer, but I think he felt compelled to try to match Blake Christian in that department, but Yuta now with the advantage. Yuta returning, Christian back into the ring. Christian is on all fours, but got up, fired back with big elbow strike. Yuta hangs on that bottom rope. Nice drop step by Yuta. German suplex. Nice bridge. No. Blake Christian kicks out, but Yuta hangs onto the waist lock. Very advantageous situation for Yuta, even though Christian was able to kick out of the German suplex. Wheeler Yuta still maintaining the grip on the waistlock. Blake Christian elbow strikes. Blake backing Yuta up to the corner. Wheeler deadlifts Christian out. Blake. Oh, wow, frog splash. 1, 2, no. Good counter on the Cazadora into the frog splash by Blake Christian. He was looking for that earlier. Wheeler able to counter it, but not that time. Blake Christian, the ripcord out into the spin. No, instead the double underhooks. Yuta breaks free, wild swing and a miss. Christian, ripcord once again, this time. The lariat across the shoulders, and there's the Spanish fly. Blake Christian effortlessly floats over the top, springboard, 450 splash, 1, 2, no, Yuta able to kick out. What a combination by Blake Christian that time, but Yuta able to kick out of that springboard 450 splash. Neither man with the advantage. The toll of this match evident on both men. Some desperation elbow strikes, not a lot of force behind them. Yeah, you see Yuta is almost spent at 450. Especially with the springboard, that little extra bit of height allows Blake Christian to come down with more force and knock the wind out of his opponent, but it seems like Yuta and Christian have collected themselves and now are throwing those elbow strikes a little more mustard on him. A series of headbutts from Blake Christian. Yuta charges in with the elbow strike. Christian, though, high knee. Blake comes in, the big boot, the teep. Enziguri, I think Blake Christian may have got his hands up and blocked it. High kick of his own, rolling elbow strike. Backdrop. Blake Christian up to his feet. Wheeler Yuta. Oh! Wheeler Yuta, big time lariat. And Wheeler Yuta, the diving splash. Near leg hook, 2. No! Christian able to kick out. Despite the stylistic differences between these two men, they are extremely well matched against one another. They may have to dig deep in the playbook to find something that will put their opponent out for the match and put their opponent out of the 2022 Battle of Los Angeles tournament. Yuta could be looking for the tombstone pile driver here. Oh, he's got the no, instead. That standing submission. He had the knees, excuse me, the ankles of Blake Christian crossed. Christian able to free that one knee. Blake Christian likes that tombstone pile driver. Instead comes back, corkscrew kick. Wheeler, oh, Yuta tried to hang on to the bottom rope as we saw him do earlier. But he couldn't maintain his grip, and now Blake Christian, Fosbury flop, hangs on to Wheeler Yuta. Oh, wow, he's got him hoisted up, maybe this. Oh, the tombstone pile driver, that disgusting impact on the outside. The sound of that impact was brutal. I'm not sure if that was the head of Wheeler Yuta or the knees of Blake Christian or both. Oh yeah, Christian comes up hobbling, but if he can return Yuta to the ring right now, he's gonna advance in the tournament. Wheeler Yuta returned to the ring. Blake Christian though, struggling to capitalize on this tombstone on the outside. Blake is hobbling. I think had he slid in, he could have just gotten the pinfall there, but Blake bringing himself up with one leg to the top rope. I think he wants to make absolutely sure that Wheeler Yuta is out of this 450. Blake landed on his knee, and you see his knee immediately collapsing underneath him. Blake rolls through. big elbow strike. But Blake Christian had to launch his entire body into that one. Hip toss, Wheeler Yuta goes through. He's got Blake Christian rolled up, the seatbelt, and he's got the leg hook. 3! Wow, Wheeler Yuta with the seatbelt to advance in the Battle of Los Angeles. What a match and what a debut for Wheeler Yuta.